Hello everyone, welcome to Folger's Cup Series at Darlington for the second Darlington race. Kelly Boston starts on pole alongside Rosa Da Silva, the only two people who set a time over or under 31 seconds with a 30.96 and a 30.98. Everybody else set a 31 lap time or greater. Kelly Boston's third is
Drivers,
Emmanuel Hartnett.
start your
With
engines.
Cal Martins to his outside, there's the engine. Steve Morgan starts fifth with John Gambit to his outside in row number 5, 4, 3, I don't know. Row 3. Row 4 is Tommy Turbo and Corey Royal, and row 5 is Jonathan Zorline and Sam Jones. Other championship contenders, other than Zorline, is Travis Scott, who starts 11th, and Michael DeFeo, who starts very far in the back in 35th. Carl McGovern starts 19th, so DeFeo's going to have to be careful not to get involved in a crash. There's Michael DeFeo. Things to expect here at Darlington. Long green flag runs, but if a caution comes out, it's going to be in the middle of a run, probably around lap 30 or so. Also, they're going to be really aggressive at the start of this race, so we'll watch that. Kelly Boston, really good car. Same with Rosa Da Silva. Both of them have one win. Behind them, though, not for a while, not until Corey Royal. Sam Jones has one, or yeah, Sam Jones won at Atlanta, I believe. Unless that was Zach Jones. Jonathan Zorline has 3 wins, looking for a record 4th. However, Kelly Boston, they're going to have to dethrone Kelly. Green flag out. And green flag is out. We're underway here at Richmond, that's next race. Here at Darlington. Great start by Rosa, side by side, actually led it, but oh, 3 wide behind them. That's not going to work. Levi Adam into the wall. They made it work. Very close. Oh, caution's out. Michael DeFeo, points leader, but here comes Emmanuel Hartnett. Hartnett versus. It's gonna be Boston who leads him back barely. DeFeo, points leader. Christian Cook. Cal Bashoya. That's what I said. Maybe not Bashoya. Christian Cook and DeFeo. I said that DeFeo's gonna have to be careful and watch out for that early wreck, and looks like he was involved. Let's get a replay as to see what happened with DeFeo and Christian Cook. So the wreck actually started up towards the front, farther up with Levi Adam, and Christian Cook is going to come down. He probably thought he was clear of DeFeo, maybe. No, he slid up and made contact. Ooh. I don't think that's going to be a lot of damage on those two cars. Is he going to hit the wall? I don't think DeFeo's going to hit it that hard, if he does. No, he doesn't. Let's see what happened with Levi Adam. Here's what happened with Levi. Looks like Morgan Willis gets into the back of him. Hard contact with the wall. And you can see everybody trying to get by. Christian and Cook and DeFeo don't make it. Well, that was our early crash, including a points leader. We'll be back for the green here at Darlington. Kelly Boston leads. We're going back green here at Darlington. Kelly Boston still leads. Felix Goff is all the way up to 3rd. Aiden Shepard 5th. Quite a few people pitted. So, Felix Goff's strategy, I think, to stay out. Felix started in 13th spot all the way up to 3rd. Levi Adam in the very back. But I think he has the most damage out of everybody in the field so far. Well, that was our early caution, so hopefully we'll get a green flag stint. Kelly Boston leads, however. Everybody else behind him. quite a few people we normally don't see in the top 5 Aiden Shepard, Gabriel Wonderly, Felix Goff we see sometimes. He's the points, or he used to be. Manuel Hartnett's up there consistently. He just doesn't get the finish he needs. Felix Goff all over the back of Emmanuel Hartnett. Same with Emmanuel all over the back of Kelly Boston. And I think Emmanuel has the quicker car right now. But Boston, that high line is really strong when you can get it to work. That's how she got the pole. Let's see if she will be able to clear it. Yes, Felix Goff might get a good run on Emmanuel Hartnett now. Felix Goff does clear Emmanuel. Oh, Boston's car is just sliding up the racetrack. I'm not sure if that's an issue or something. Is there a caution? Nope, okay. That field is really half spread out. Aiden Shepard now on the outside for 5th spot. Let's see. Yeah, you get that run on the outside occasionally. Here comes Felix Goff for the lead. And Boston, wow, Boston really slid. Boston's going to slide back all the way to 5th, possibly even worse. If she can't clear Aiden Shepard, she does. Come up from 1st to 4th. Yeah, 4th. Talking about battling, here comes Emmanuel Hartnett looking for another lead change. Can't get it done, but he'll get help from Wonderly, possibly. However, Felix clears Emmanuel. Humphreys is all the way back there. Our Darlington pole sitter for earlier this season. He didn't lead a lap, still won the pole. Gabriel Wonderly wants to try something. Get a spot from Emmanuel, but Emmanuel will probably get that outside run. Here's people with fresher tires starting to come into the picture. Wonderly, will he be able to get by? Oh, Emmanuel really slid it in that lap. Steve Morgan there in the top 5. Kit Forrester in 6. Felix Goff is running away with this one right now. Dawson Bedwell is up there in number 4. Is that damage on the back of Aiden Shepard? Huh. Might have gotten a bump. Here comes Kelly Boston on Gabriel Wonderly, but can't get it. You don't want to go too low or you'll lose momentum. Felix Goff running very good lap times. Not the quickest out of the top few, but still quick. And Boston's going to try going around. Oh wow, the inside is actually going to be really good this lap. Side by side, it's going to be Emmanuel, but Emmanuel might fall back here. Yeah, the outside's not good in turn 3 or turn 1 and 2. Turn 3 and 4, it's not too bad. Kip Forster has made his way up into 4th. Steve Morgan went from 5th to 3rd in 1 lap, and he's making his way up. 6. Boston might fall back. It's not Boston. There's Boston. Aiden Shepard has some damage on the back of his car. There is one of the championship contenders. Travis Scott and Colin McGovern, Jonathan Zorline. However, all the way back here and not too far back in the 30s, Michael DeFeo. Has anybody retired? Here comes Steve Morgan on Gabriel Wonderly. No one's retired Crystal. Where's Levi Adam in 71 or 73? Is he in the 73? I think he is. Yeah, Levi Adams is in the 73. John Gambit has made his way up all the way in, looking at the top 5. Seems as the run goes on, the better the inside is. Side by side for 6th now. Looks like Boston will probably get that spot. Felix Gulf, however, is starting to run away with this one. Started 13th, has led a lot of laps so far. And still battling for the lead, or second, not the lead, is Gabriel Wonderly and Steve Morgan. Morgan with that heartbreaker at Bristol dominated the second half of that race. And it looks like Steve and Emmanuel will get by, and maybe even John Gambit. Gambit, I think, has fresh tires, 31.5. 10 out of 10 camera angle. Sorry about that. Wonderly does pull in front of Gambit, but Gambit's on a roll. He has really quick. I think he has fresh tires. Felix also has not fresh tires, but fairly new tires. They're only 5 laps older. And who is that? That's Gabriel Wonderly on the outside. Gambit's actually gone around Gabriel, and Gabriel might lose a spot to Kyle Martins, maybe even McGovern. Also, Steve Morgan has really caught up to Felix Gove. I doubt we'll see the domination that we saw at Richmond. Crofton Norman dominated that race. One of our few races that was caution free. Side by side is Gabriel Wonderly and Aiden Shepard. However, Wonderly with the quicker lap, or better exit, sorry. Gambit's running really quick laps. He's the first one with the fresher tires, I think, and Emmanuel Hartnett's looking on Steve Morgan. Hartnett battled for, I think it was Hartnett in second place, and he's all over the back of Steve Morgan and moves Steve out of the way. Morgan looking for another great run. He wants to do better than third. He actually clears Emmanuel. See what Emmanuel will or Gambit will do. Gambit still in fourth. It's just set at 32.8. 32.1. 32.4 and a 32.3. Felix is really pumping out quick laps, and John Gambit just has a really good car. I'm not sure if it's the tires or something. We'll see those people with the better tires probably stay out a little longer, which could help them or hurt them. Side by side. Emmanuel gets that outside run. Shows you how good of a car Emmanuel has, but Kyle Martins is all the way up, has made his way up there. He also has a really good car. Austin really slow. And wow, Emmanuel basically just got shoved out of the way by Gambit. Martins may be able to clear Hartnett as well. That's probably going to be between these two. Kyle Martins and John Gambit. See who gets up to Felix Goff and Steve Morgan first. Farthest car back is 9.78 seconds. Steve Morgan's consistently been not quicker. Well, actually, he is being quicker. And behind him is a big car, big line of cars, 3 or 4, 3. Now it's 4. Wonderly has caught up. Behind him, though, it's been a fairly mild race. Mainly single file to fail. All the way up. Wow, he's not having the race he wants. I bet spinning out really hurt his agenda. We'll see Gambit start catching up. It's just over 1 second. 32.7, 32.7, 32.5, and 32.9. But Martins is clear of these two. Let's see what it is this lap. Was it 1.04? It's going to be a 1 point. Well, it's going to be a 0.8. So that's showing how good of a car John Gambit has. However, when pit stops will happen, that was close between Hartnett and Boston. Oh, that could have been a big crash. Hartnett would have hit that wall hard, I bet. Let's see what it is now. It's point 0.8. It's now going to be point 0.57. Whoa, wow. Gambit's really caught up. Gambit looking for his first win of the season. He hasn't really done anything that impressive since Daytona at the very start of the season. He hasn't done the worst, and here he comes on Steve Morgan. Nope, he slides back into line. That's what I think Gambit needs to do. Be patient. You can't win the race on lap 25 out of 92. If it was a 25 lap race, then yeah, maybe, but it's not. It's a long race. But he's all over the back of Steve Morgan. He's probably going to try breaking Steve Morgan. Possibly. It might look this time, yes. He has a better run, but Steve's going to have that outside run, probably. This might help, no, Steve's going to allow Gambit to go by. This is what Gambit wanted, but watch Steve do the crossover. Steve Morgan does the crossover move on John Gambit, and he'll take that spot. 20 miles an hour quicker, and here comes Kyle Martins. Kyle Martins has slowly caught up. I don't think he's slowly caught up, actually. I think Gambit just really went slow in that corner. Looks like they're barely going that fast, but they're going 180 almost on the front straightaway. Felix wants Steve Morgan and John Gambit to battle. Gambit lost half a second just in that one lap. But at least he tried, you know? We need people who try. How far back is last place? Oh, Benoit Irvin has the quickest lap at 30.6. Now they're running 33.4s. And guess who's back? John Gambit. He's going to have the inside, I think. Yep. Gambit on the inside. Let's see if Steve Morgan gets passed by Martins. Yeah. Steve got up to speed. Side by side, it's a drag race down the back stretch. Now it's all Gambit has in front of him is that one car of Felix Gove. Martins does get around Steve Morgan, but will Morgan get a better run and try passing him? Yes, here comes Steve Morgan. Steve has a really good car, but he couldn't compete too long with Gambit. And it seems like Steve finally cleared. Yeah. Now it's a battle between these two, 33.3 and a 33.6. Gambit obviously almost 3/10, a third of a second quicker. I think Gambit's just being patient. He needs to be patient. We're almost halfway. Nah, we're not almost. 10 or so laps short of almost. However, we are coming up to that halfway point. Lap traffic, I don't think lap traffic will be a problem unless we have another crash. And talking about leading, you can't win it. Talking about changing leads, because here comes John Gambit on the inside of Felix Gove, but Felix is going to get that outside run, side by side for the lead. And it's going to be Felix that lap. Oh, Gambit not able to get it done. Steve, Chris Dodd isn't last. He's back there. Where is Michael DeFeo? The 28 car is in 38th. Wow. Oh, Gambit looked, but he got blocked, and they're going really slow. Running a lot slower than they were. 34s. Wow. 33.9. Those two are catching. If these two keep on battling, we may see Gambit and Felix Gove fall back. Felix won Talladega. He's been one of the most consistent drivers of the season with Travis Scott. That's what the only reason why he's led the points for a couple races. How consistent he was. Everyone basically running a 39.4. Kyle Martin's on the inside. Okay, so let's watch Kyle Martin's and Steve Morgan. See if Morgan falls way off. And here comes Kelly Boston even. And there's a battle for the lead again. John Gambit has caught back up. He's going to try going around Felix. Probably this lap or next lap. He's going to have to watch out for Kyle Martin's. Don't want Martins to catch up. Let's see if... I think Gambit burned up his tires. Battling with Felix, and now they're running basically the same pace. We're running about the same laps, 34.1, 34.1. Just a little quicker, but he's all over the back and he doesn't look for it. He thought about it, but he thought better. Oh no, he didn't think better. Felix was pitting. Cal and John stay out. Felix might have had a... I think Felix might have done a undercut or whatever. Levi Adam also pitting. Kyle Bashoy, Madeline Atkins, Aiden Shepard. All of them are pitting. So now it's John Gambit. He has clean track. Kyle Martins also has fairly clean track. Comes Emmanuel Hartnett. I bet these Gambit's pitting, however Kyle Martins isn't. Martin's probably going to stay out one more lap left pit road. Yeah, at its heaviest. Let's see how pit road is. And it's not that bad right now, pit road 2. But you can see everybody coming in. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. Let's see if Kyle's going to pit this lap. Maybe John didn't pit under that caution. Well, I think he did. Only Chalmers up there now. Last time, yep, they're all pitting. Except for Martins. Martins is trained for a caution. Caution comes out. He may be one of the only couple people on the lead lap. Caution comes out now. I think he'll be okay. Who's that? Aiden Shepard coming off pit road. You won't know how everybody's doing until they're all the way off, until pit stop cycles through. Bale stayed out, I'm pretty sure. Eric Cookenberger. There's John Gambit. Where is Felix Gove? Where is Felix Gove? Felix is already up and running. He's still out on the racetrack. Kyle Martins is. How many people are a lap down now? 16 out of 41 people are a lap down. Aiden Shepard had a really bad pit stop. Kyle Martins is going to pit this lap. No. I don't... He might be trying to stretch it out to halfway. He's really saving his fuel. He's hoping to maybe lap more people. He's lapped a lot of people. Who's that? The 26 car? Tommy Turbo. And then Clint Buchanan. No, Felix Gove. How far ahead is Felix of... Wow. Gambit lost a lot of time. Kyle Martins is finally pitting. Oh, coming up to halfway. The pit road is almost completely clear. So who's going to lead this lap? Who led this lap? Martins. No one's led that lap so far. Because everybody pitted. Okamoto out of pit road. So Kyle Martins led that lap. Oh no! Kyle Martins' day is over! Martin's just retired. Oh my gosh. I think Martin's day is over. I saw smoke from someone. I'm not sure who that was. Was it? I don't think it was Martin's, was it? No, everybody's passing him. So I think it was Martin's. Drake Hamilton has a. What happened to Drake Hamilton? Let's let's see what happened to Drake Hamilton. He has a lot of damage. Let's see what happened. Here's what happened with Drake. Here's what happened with Drake Hamilton. Let's see. This was. Oh wow, big stack up and. Oh my gosh. Bedwell hard. Well, so that was really. This is a big pack of cars. Now, Felix has a big lead over for Kelly Boston in third. Really bad pit stop by John Gambit. Oh my gosh, he's all the way back in seventh. Jonathan Zorline all the way up there. Steve Morgan is going to need to catch Felix Goff if he wants to win. And they are actually catching lap traffic. So that's kind of interesting. Aiden Shepard had a horrible pit stop. He falls out into 38th. Where's points leader Michael DeFeo? 34th. Wow. Just can't figure it out. And John Gambit, where's Gambit? Oh my god. He's all the way back there now. 31,666, 31,777, 31,333. Okay. We're halfway through this race. It's been a long race so far. Hamilton, a lot of damage. Like, really a lot of damage. He's running 31.6, not bad. It's quicker than the leader. Halfway through this race, Felix has dominated, and here comes Kelly Boston. Doesn't get it done. It's going to be interesting seeing if anybody can catch Felix. Now that one of the best cars is all the way back in 20th or farther. He's in 27th. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. Other than it stinks for John. Not sure if he had issues. Boston making a move on Steve Morgan, but Steve's going to get that outside run. Yep. Good run by Steve Morgan. Will it be another second place finish? No one's really led this race except for Boston and Felix. Here comes Steve getting passed again. Let's see if... Oh, a lot better run for Boston that time, but still doesn't get him cleared. Side by side, and it's gonna be... How close was that? 0.02 of a second. But Boston will get that spot. Gonna try catching up to the leader. See if she has anything against Felix. She knows how to win. She won at tracks like these. Because Rockingham, even though it's different, it's somewhat similar to this. I mean, it's not too far off. 32-1, 32-2, or 32-3, wow. 32 seconds. We're gonna have to pit one more time. And Felix did the undercut. He does have older tires, but he does get those fresher tires for a lap. What does this do? Oh. So there's Felix, Kelly Boston, Steve Morgan, 32-2, 32-4. So Boston is catching, but they're so far back, and Cal Martins did retire. Oh, I saw smoke, and I think he just blew an engine. Nothing more, nothing less. Might have pushed that car too hard. He did stay out a long time, so maybe he hurt his car that way. However, 2.5 seconds back is Kelly Boston. Behind her, it's Steve Morgan. Behind them, it's Emmanuel Hartnett. Felix, I don't want to say anything to jinx Felix, but he has a really good chance if these two battle. He's actually gaining time on Boston. However, Steve Morgan's run the quickest lap out of those top three. Really quick lap by Emmanuel Hartnett. 3.88. Let's see if he can catch up. Average speed 127 miles an hour. Let's see, 3.88. 3.51. And actually, these two have caught up. They're catching up a little bit. In the 32.3, 32.7, wow. Maybe, Felix is saving his tires or something. And I'm not surprised by this long green flag stretch. It's what you kind of expect. It's kind of what you have to expect. Oh, wow, they've caught up to Felix a lot. Felix is only a second ahead. However, that could all change with this one move. I would give Steve the spot, but Kelly Boston's not going to do that. He's going to race him hard, and let's see how much time they lose. Not too much. Boston actually stays ahead of Morgan. Felix still... Did they lose a lot of time? I feel like they did. 2.3 will follow Steve Morgan's time. Because Emmanuel Hartnett, though, has really caught up. Surprised we haven't seen another caution. 2.3, 2.49. Emmanuel's catching up. If these two mess up, then Emmanuel's right there. And Wonderly's not too far behind. There's John Gambit. Gambit must have had an issue. Because there's no way that he's that slow. Look how much slower he is than Felix. He's going into turn 150. Let's see how... Yeah, Felix, I think Gambit's running down the cylinder or something. I'm not sure what it is, but holy cow. And he's not even the quickest car on the lead lap. The leader is. And let's see. Benoit Irvine set that really quick lap. Jake Hamilton's quickest is a 31.3. Kind of sad. Well, If these three continue working together, I think they can catch up. Hartnett went from less than 3 seconds, or like 3.5 seconds, to 4 seconds, and has caught up. And Felix is catching up to John Gambit, so maybe lap cars can be a factor. Or if John has an issue, it's between these three. And here goes Steve Morgan. See what Steve does. He goes on the inside, and Boston's going to lose a lot of ground. Even Wanderley might catch up. Felix needs to hit that go button, because here comes Steve and here comes Emmanuel. And I think he's letting them battle, thinking, hey, they can battle all they want. I'm just going to run at my own pace. I have a big enough lead, but it's not big enough now. Almost less than a second. And he's catching John. I think. I hope so. I think so. I'm gonna hope so. I'm gonna hope for bad luck to John. And Boston on the inside. No! That was a smart move by Boston, staying behind. Let's see what it is. 1.2. It's now gonna be a 1.8. Oh wow, 0.87. Felix with the older tires. Wow. Looks like maybe pitting early helps you get a good lead, but pitting early does not help you when you need to lead later on. Because this is the closest we've seen everybody since Gambit has had his issue. Looks like it's still not working for him. 144, 150. He's going about the same speed now. Half a second now. Gambit is losing time, and who was that? Steve Morgan has really lost a lot of time. Felix Golf. Oh man, Emmanuel Hartnett's catching. If you're Felix, do you pit, I wonder? Because if Felix pits, that could really help him. Freshest tires. However, if a caution comes out, then it's over. But everybody else pits. Probably. 33.6 to 33.9. They're consistently a lot quicker. But Boston's going to make a move. Laps are running out, and 2/3 of the race through, you have to make a move. But, well, this Emmanuel's probably thinking, what are you doing, Kelly? Although Emmanuel lost quite a bit of time that lap, I think. Saw lap cars play a factor last race. Not sure we'll see it this race. Maybe we will. 51. Yeah, they're going a lot quicker. 33.9, 34.2. That's because Boston. Emmanuel's probably thinking, Boston, just let me go. Then, once I get past Felix, you can probably come. But Boston, it's time to go. And there she goes. Boston with a really quick run. Everybody's catching Felix go. How far back is Boston? Not too far. Steve Morgan's making a move even. On Gabriel Wonderly and Colin McGovern and Wally Chalmers. Wally has made his way up into the top 10. Here comes Kelly Boston. Not too far ahead of him is John Gambit, who almost, I feel like he would be up there with Felix and Boston, but Boston obviously has a really quick car. She won the race, or won the pole. I don't think she did too bad here earlier. Morgan Willis won this race earlier this season. It was all the way up to top 5 almost, top 6. But here comes Boston on Felix Scope. Boston versus Felix. Let's see what Boston does. Oh, Boston just a little bit lower, I think. They're side by side. Oh, Boston. Will Boston get into the back? No. Right now it's Felix and a little bit of a gap in between those two. And look who's right there, John Gambit. And Gambit's going to hold his own line, so that's going to be interesting. I'm really slow. I'm going to pit in about 10 to 15 laps, maybe even less. 5 to 15 laps, I think. Felix would probably be the first one to pit. And if he's going to pit, he should do it now. Really close for Boston this lap. A lot closer. Here comes Felix on the inside. What does Boston do? Boston, side by side for... never mind. Okay. That was... I guess John Gambit's going to get ahead. I have no idea what's going on. Looks like the leaders are having issues trying to get around Gambit, and whoa, Felix really went low that lap. They're all right there too. I don't think Felix has the best car. And here comes Boston. Boston all over the back of Felix. Gambit pits, that's going to help. But there's a line of 5 cars, all faster than Felix go. Michael DeFeo's down pit road. Here comes Kelly Boston to the inside. Boston with the quicker car. Gabriel Wonderly. Well, Gabriel's going to take second spot from Felix. Will Wonderly be able to pull off a surprise victory? Felix all the way down into 4th position. Oh, Boston with a decent sized lead. Even McGovern might get a top 5. That will help him in the championship hunt. But people are pitting. That's the thing. It's pit stops. Felix is probably going to pit soon. Felix needs to pit soon. Steve Morgan has made his way all the way back to 2nd place. Boston, really quick lap times. Felix back into 3rd position. Let's see how far back. Oh, nope, they're all pitting. Ooh, little bit of contact between those 3. And last winner here, Morgan Willis. I think it was, yeah, Morgan Willis won the last race here at Darlington. How close was that? Dead tie for Kelly Boston. 10 out of 10. Morgan Willis looking to get a win. She may be able to do it. I'm not sure. She's pitting right now. Drake Hamilton also in pit road. Let's go to the 22 car. Lead pit road. Aiden Shepard off. Caution's out. Crash. Michael DeFeo involved again. Oh, Rosa da Silva. Oh no. That really... Tommy Turbo, Roy Bruce. Oh my gosh. That changes everything. With just 20 laps to go, everything has just changed. Outside pole sitter, Rosa da Silva involved. Let's see what happened. DeFeo smoking. What happened? Looks like Travis Scott, maybe? I think Travis Scott. Oh, did Scott? Yes, Scott did get involved. Ooh, hard hit. Oh, DeFeo head on. Slow motion. Right there, hard. And then watch this. Oh, head on. I think Eric Hyden into the wall. Atkins missed it. I believe 15 got a little into it a little bit. DeFeo's done. Wow, controversy with just a handful of laps to go. Okamoto, Travis Scott. Let's see what happened to Scott. He drove away. We'll be back for the green flag. How this changes everything. Completely new top 10, I bet. Wow, Wally Chalmers, he has a chance. He made it. Wait, who's the leader? I guess he doesn't have a chance. Wait, I don't know who the leader is. Tommy Turbo is the leader. I'm so confused. I'm gonna. Is Tommy Turbo the leader? So Tommy is the leader. We'll be back for the green flag, as Tommy is the leader. Going back green here at Darlington. You won't believe who the leader is. Guess who it is? Morgan Willis is the leader. Will Willis be able to get two? Will Morgan be able to sweep Darlington? I said they need to get lucky, and they have. Oh, another heartbreak by Emmanuel Hartnett. And I just, you have to feel bad for Emmanuel. However, it is what it is. Morgan Willis, Steve Morgan in second. Will he be able to redeem himself? Third is Gabriel Wonderly. Fast car. Felix Go fourth. Not a quick pit stop that time. Madeline Atkins behind Felix, the quickest of those. Seventh, Zorline, trying to improve his championship hunt. He still has completed every race. Michael DeFeo out of the race. Oh, this changes everything. The race and the championship. DeFeo, 39th position. Where is Travis Scott? 35th. So this is going to help McGovern and DeFeo, or McGovern and Zorline. Green flag back out here at Darlington. What will Steve Morgan do? Steve looks on the inside. Steve Morgan to the lead. Look at all that lap traffic. Oh man, what's Gabriel Wonderly going to do? Wonderly behind in second place. Steve Morgan has made a name of himself the past two races. Seems like those top two. Here comes Steve Morgan on the inside. Steve Morgan on the inside, and Steve takes the lead. Here comes Kelly Boston. Or Gabriel Wonderly takes the lead, I mean. Steve is falling back. Jonathan Zorline may win. But look who's right there. Kelly Boston. Gabriel Wonderly, the current leader. Will Kelly Boston be able to not do the hat trick? Unless, yeah, Boston doesn't have the quickest lap yet. But Zorline's right there. Can Zorline win a record four races in a row? Look at all that lap traffic in front. They all get by Drake Hamilton. I say they all. Steve Morgan is back there up into fourth. Another heartbreak possibly. What these guys need. Here comes Jonathan Zorline. He doesn't get Wonderly. No, he can't clear Wonderly. Gabriel Wonderly leads Jonathan Zorline. Here goes Steve Morgan's coming back. Will Zorline be able to pull off another victory? If he does, it'll be amazing. He only has less than 10 laps almost. 9 laps. No, he has 11 laps to pull off the victory. Boston back into third place. Behind 2 lap cars. Oh, Boston and Morgan. Slight contact. That's really going to slow up the field. That means it's going to be these two drivers. No one in front of them. Well, there is 4 cars in front of them, but They're not that slow of a Ford cars. 10 laps to go. Wonderly looking for his first win. Zorline looking for his fourth. Zorline wins. This will really help him in the championship. Zorline, who hasn't, we haven't talked about all races up there. Here comes, what does Zorline do? Does he follow suit? Yes. Wonderly battling with Aiden Shepard. Gabriel Wonderly, 9 laps to go. Well, does Zorline have anything? Will Boston be able to catch up and possibly get the win? Wonderly slides back into line. Okay, now he's looking on Aiden Shepard. What will Shepard do? Will he play a factor in this race? It's coming to just 7 laps to go. Big wad of cars in front of the leaders. Oh man, this is going to be a good finish. I just have that feeling. Zorline on the high side. Here comes Boston. I think Zorline's race is over now. Now Boston has to maneuver through 1, 2 cars. 3 cars if you count Wally Chalmers. Tommy Turbo's up to 4th. Now 3rd. Side by side for lap cars in front of Boston. That's what Gabriel Wonderly wants. Wonderly just has a handful of laps to go. 7. Well, there's only 1 car in front of Boston that's a lap down. And that is Zach Jones. However, Wonderly pulling away, but no, he goes high. That could have cost him. Tommy Turbo all the way up there in 3rd. Zorline's right there in 4th position. What will Zorline do? Zorline, he's won 3 races so far. Wonderly on the high side. Here comes Kelly Boston back to the lead. This is the battle for 2nd. Tommy Turbo, amazing strategy, amazing luck. Now runs in 2nd place. Will he be able to catch Kelly Boston? Just a handful of laps to go. No more pit stops, I think. Zorline clears Wonderly, but no, he doesn't. Side by side for 3rd. Looks like Wonderly, how close was that? Zorline and Wonderly, 1,000th of a second. They're 3 wide. The leaders crash. The Kelly Boston has crashed. Tommy Turbo, Kelly Boston has just spun out. John Gambit a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. Tommy Turbo leads, I think. What controversy. Boston. Eric Willis, a lot of damage. Gambit, I think, is done. Boston all the way back into 13th. Will the race be over? I think it is. I think Tommy Turbo just won. Let's get a replay. Here's what happened. So, there's Tommy Turbo in the 26th. Boston makes an aggressive move 3 wide. Tommy just gets up into Boston. And, oh, they hit the wall hard. Where does Gambit come in? Oh! Hard hit. I think Boston's car is okay, but I think it's over. I think Tommy Turbo just won. Tommy Turbo, I believe, just won this race. Let's see. It's official. Tommy Turbo will win after making that 3 wide move. Jonathan Zorline in 2nd. Roy Bruce 3rd. 4th is Gabriel Wonderly. 5th, Morgan Willis. 6th, Corey Royal. 7th, Clinton Buchanan. 8th is Steve Morgan. 9th is Crofton Norman. And 10th goes to Felix Gove. Maybe. If Felix... I don't know. Congratulations to Tommy Turbo for winning. Jonathan Zerling almost got his 4th win. Wow, what a finish. Felix Golf just retired. And he gets 10. Well, congratulations, Tommy Turbo. That's 2 in a row, I think. I think it's Tommy Turbo and Chris Dodd working together, so that's good for that team. Tommy Turbo wins. Wow, what a finish. What a great race, though. That race was 100% awesome. Here's the standings. Jonathan Zorline takes the points lead. He leads over Colin McGovern by 41. Michael DeFeo falls down to 3rd. 4th is Travis Scott. And 5th is Christian Cook. So that's kind of interesting. 2 out of the top 5, or yeah, 2 out of the top 5 have wins, but they both have 3 wins each. Felix Goff has 1 win. He's not too far behind Valdo Ruiz. I think anybody in the top 10 can win. Where is Tommy Turbo? The 26 car. What a heartbreak. Tommy Turbo with that 3-wide move gets his first career win. It's the 2nd top 5. He's 21st in points, so not too far back. So, thank you guys for watching. Next race will be at Richmond. Hopefully it'll be more better than earlier this season for the 2nd race. I'm Colin. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a fantastic race. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.